Thanks for tuning in. I'm Lane Hawley, Director of Community Services for ICMI. Today I'm talking with Macklin Martin about the Performance Labs at ICMI's upcoming Executive Summit, Bridging the Gap Between Strategy and Execution, February 1st through 3rd in Miami, Florida. Macklin is the Director of ICMI Consulting. He also created our Performance Lab concept.
The Performance Labs are basically your brainchild. So I want you to share with us a little bit about the Performance Labs and what people can expect to see there. But first of all, tell us why you thought that would be an important experience to share with contact center decisions.
Great question, Wayne. One of the things that we recognize is that our community members participate in dozens of events related to call centers. And one of the concepts that we frequently find is that although events typically have the showroom floor with lots of vendors present and lots of cool technology, we really don't get a chance to truly understand how that technology works and applies within a contact center environment, within a live contact center environment. One of the things that we recognized early on as we started to plan our event strategy is we wanted to develop a deeper, richer, hands-on experience for event participants so they better understand technology, they better understand process improvement tools, and they understand how to integrate all of those within the contact center environment to deliver improved customer experiences, better customer satisfaction, and bottom line performance for their operations.
So let me get this straight. You guys will be able to work on problems that you face every day in your contact center in the environment of a hypothetical contact center, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
What we're doing here with the Performance Labs is we're creating essentially a miniature contact center, a virtual contact center for customer leaders to come in and design and tweak and modify. Chance for all of the things that you wanted to do but couldn't get the budget for all of those innovative processes that you wanted to think about and implement but you haven't been able to get executive buy-in. The Performance Lab gives you the opportunity to bring all of that to bear and actually measure what the impact of those improvements are, whether it's a technology improvement or process improvement in your operation. You're going to see how, through our simulation tools, how that impacts the customer, how that impacts the overall efficiency of the operation, and how that impacts the bottom line for your business.
Right, and part of that is not just using the tools or the solutions that may be available, but it's also a way to really think about some of the decisions that you make every day when you face these challenges. Is that right?
Well, very good point. What we see frequently is that although there's a myriad of things that we can do to improve our operations, prioritization is a very big challenge for contact centers. And one of the things that we need to prioritize is good data and information for decision support. What the Performance Lab does is it provides some frameworks and structures that help to show what data is needed to make the types of decisions that you're going to need to make on a day-to-day basis to improve your overall contact center operation.
I think I know an environment to really do exactly what we expect technology to do all of the time, which is to serve as a mean to our ends, which is to be there and allow us to make the decisions that we need to make and see what happens in that environment, right?
I couldn't agree more. To quote Brad Cleveland, he frequently says that technology is an enabler for good processes. We see this in the Call Center on Fast Forward book, and it's a recurrent theme in our consulting practice that we focus on. We look at people, we look at process, and we look at technology, and we follow that order. It starts with the right people and the right skills and developing those people. It's followed by sound business processes, and then lastly, when you have both of those two components knocked out, the last component to effective leadership in your operation and effectively managing your operation is to get the right technologies to enable the other two. And that's exactly what the Performance Lab allows you to do, as you said, in a safe environment.
We hope you'll be able to join us in Miami, Florida, February 1st through 3rd for the Executive Summit, Bridging the Gap Between Strategy and Execution, and the exciting offerings ICMI has planned, including the hands-on Performance Labs. For more information, visit icmi.com/summit.